Hello and welcome to the New Year, New Look playmats for Homebrew Magic. If you've been a fan of the show for any time, or a member of our private Discord chat, so you'll get the jokes on these playmats. I don't even know what to say because I've totally ruined myself. I'm sitting here with the Dungeons and Dragons episode when I asked Schnell what his mirror tapped for because I wanted to blow it up. We've got the damn girl. What's that thing tap for? I'm just doing what I needed to do. Yeah. The Russell case. I can fly. I'm pilot.
I can crew. I'm a pilot. He's a 1-1.
He's a 1-1. And Teach's daughter's catchphrase. Yes. Don't tread on me, mommy.
Don't you tread on me, mommy. An inspiration to anyone who wants to catch a pigeon, regardless of what their moms say.
That's right.
You're goddamn right.
That is the takeaway.
that really brings it all together. We decided tonight
if you want a pigeon, just fucking take one.
They're all over the place. They're all over the place.
No one's gonna stop you.
If you weren't supposed to take them, they wouldn't be there. Tonight we are playing Precons that have not been touched. So. Never been touched.
Yes.
So these are unchanged Precons, and we all just kind of grabbed what we wanted to play tonight. Chris, you won the roll off. You're going first. Who are you playing this evening?
I am using the Dehada Legendary Matters deck from Dominaria United. She is a Planeswalker for Mardu and 1 colorless, 5 starting loyalty with 3 abilities. Her +2 is up to 1 target legendary creature gains vigilance, lifelink, and indestructible until your next turn. God, I hope I get a legendary creature. -3, reveal the top 4 cards of your library. Put any number of legendary cards from among them into your hand, and the rest into your graveyard.
God, I hope I see a legendary.
Yep. But here, on the plus side here, create a treasure token for each card put into your graveyard this way.
Ooh, that's a good offset.
Some ramp there. -11, gain control of all non-land permanents until end of turn. Untap them. They gain haste until end of turn.
I could probably average 1 beer per activated ability at the amount of words she's got on her.
Yep. She is wordy. She's one of those villains that, you find a way to...
Monologues.
Yep. Alright, I'm going to stop talking and draw a card. I'm going to play the Smoldering Marsh Taft and pass to Schnell.
Excellent. Because originally I think the inspiration was Brothers War Precons, but there's only 2 of those and 4 of us. We opened it up to anything. So everyone else went relatively recent. I went back to Zendikar because I haven't played the Zendikar Precon. So the first one I found in my backlog was Anawan the Ruin Thief. So Rogue Tribal, and I believe he's pretty good by what I recall.
Yeah,
so,
mill sub-theme too.
Yeah, so my fucking wheelhouse. Untap, upkeep, drawer. With a Swamp on Mr. Case, and Changeling Outcast. 1/1 Changeling can't block and can't be blocked. Pass to Tej.
That's right, it's me, Tej. And you guessed it, I'm playing a Dragon Precon tonight. I went with Furkrog, Cunning Instigator. This is from the Baldur's Gate set. I don't think I've ever played this deck before. I went back and looked through our videos, and I didn't see any mention of it on there. So I think this is brand new to me. I don't know much of what's in the deck, but it looks like it's Goad themed. So most of this will be a surprise to me.
I'm quietly reading as much as I can between turns.
Studying all the cards.
What the fuck does this thing do?
And I started the game out with 6 cards. I mulliganed a few times, and I will start with this Wandering Fumarole.
Ooh.
That's a good land.
It enters tapped.
What link? Zendikar original?
Both, I think.
Wait. No, it was the second. No. It was both, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Because the original Zendikars, I think, had the allied colored ones. And the next one had the enemy colored. So this taps for red or blue, and I can pay 2 a blue and a red. And until end of turn, it becomes a 1/4 blue and red creature with pay 0 to switch power and toughness until end of turn. Go, Nelson.
Nice. I'm the one who started this whole thing because I wanted to play Mishra, Eminent One, from the Brothers War set that just came out. Although by the time we watched this gets released in I don't know, a week or two. There will probably be 18 more sets that have been released.
Oh yeah.
So anyway, Mishra's a 5/4 human artificer. At the beginning of combat on your turn, create a token that's a copy of target non-creature artifact you control, except its name is Mishra's War Form, and it's a 4/4 construct artifact creature in addition to its other types. It gains haste until end of turn. Sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step. So really, what I want to be doing here is reanimating stuff that's copying stuff that's going to get me, card draw and different things like that. I don't know a lot about this deck. Executioner's Capsule is in here, so that could be helpful to copy and have extra ones of, cool stuff like that. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to draw for turn. I'm going to play this Great Furnace as my land for the turn. It is a red artifact land, and I will pass to you, Chris.
Untap.
Oh, the reprints with old borders.
Yep.
Oh,
How do they look, IRL?
Swamp and Pass.
Very
Dark.
Untap, upkeep, drawer.
the only
lands
downside
anyway.
to the old borders is your artifact / other non-artifact things have the regular border, and you have to really pay attention to remember their artifacts.
True.
Yeah, colored artifacts in the old border are a little funky.
Yeah.
Mind Stone.
Like the aforementioned Executioner's Capsule in this deck.
I always pick on Tej, so Tej, I'll get you for 1.
Checks out. 39.
New
Yeah,
Year, same Schnell.
I mean, it's important. It means something.
Oh, that's a
My resolution is to, when I say, hey, we should stop Tej from winning, actually stop Tej from winning.
When people wrote in your yearbook to stay sweet,
Yeah.
you decided to.
I'll play a Myriad Landscape, which enters tap, and I'll pass the turn.
Don't go
Alright,
changing.
untap, upkeep, draw for turn.
Stay cool.
I'll play this Swamp as my land for the turn.
Kids wrote get cool in mine.
I'm going to pay 2, and I will cast Idol of Oblivion. I can tap it to draw a card only if I've created a token this turn, or I can pay 8, tap it, and stack it to create a 10/10 colorless Eldrazi creature
Alright,
token.
end of your turn, I'm going to cast Thrill of Possibility. Additional cost, discard a card. There's my additional cost. Did anybody have a response? No?
Nah.
Okay.
No, now I'm just thinking next time I go to people's houses, if I find their high school yearbooks, I want to write, hope you make some friends, signed, your principal. Like, just sneak very, very late to the game
Alright, my
messages
turn.
in.
Draw.
You went here.
I don't like any of this.
It's a good Precon you picked.
Yeah. I mean, so far I'm pretty happy with Anna 1.
Did stuff on both turns.
Yeah. In my brain, I just picture Obi-Wan and Anakin doing the fusion dance and becoming Anawan. the Rune Thief.
I like it.
I'm just
So you're
going
gonna
to
say
play
fuck it.
Gerard's Hourglass
Whoa.
Bandit,
Nope.
Whole
There's
lot
no
of
fucking in DBZ.
I like that card.
and I will pass to Schnell.
Alright. Untap, upkeep, drawer. What's that?
Show called Dragon Balls and not have any fucking.
What's that joke about non-basic land names? Because Submerged Boneyard.
Yep.
Okay. And then we will throw down the Whisper Steel Dagger. It's an equipment. It equips for 3. I can't equip it right now. So Nelson, swing you for 1.
That checks out.
Fucking got him. Go ahead, Nelson. Go ahead,
39.
Teach.
I will untap, and I will draw. Yeah, you can go ahead and suck a bag of dicks, Chanel.
You have one.
No. But I have
Is
a
it the extra
propaganda.
turn one?
Oh.
Yeah.
Creatures can't attack me unless they pay 2 for each creature they control that's attacking me. Go Nelson.
Nice. Alright, I will untap.
Can the
upkeep,
treasury
and
afford such an expense?
draw for turn. Play this mountain as my land.
Zero playmat really shows the dirt.
I'm gonna pay.
That is my one. I have another yellow playmat from a game store in Pittsburgh. No, not Pittsburgh. Maybe Pittsburgh. Outside of Pittsburgh. Anyway, really cool playmat. But again, yeah, it's yellow and it shows every little.
I'm gonna cast Slowbad, Goblin
Just
Tinkerer. I can sacrifice an artifact, and target artifact gains indestructible until end of turn.
Sure it's neat.
Yeah, he's super neat. Go ahead, Chris. I like to.
I was going to ask you
take
questions about stuff you put in that deck before I remembered the format of this.
Yeah, nothing yet.
Yeah.
Wanted to see how it worked first.
Yeah, fair enough. Untap, upkeep, drawer.
You had Phyrexian Meld Mishra as the commander of the Mishra deck you played, right? But he was in there, wasn't he?
No, he can't be in there because of the blue.
Oh, that's right, because
Yeah.
that's just a red-black. That's right.
All right. We are going to cast our commander, Anawan, the Rune Thief. So other rogues get +1/+1, and whenever one or more rogues you control deals combat damage to a player, that player mills one card for each, or mills a card for each 1 damage dealt to them. If a player mills at least 1 creature card in this way, you draw a card. I already hit him. Chris, coming at you for 2 now.
And then I mill 2.
You will mill 2 after damage resolves.
Okay. No blocks.
Okay.
38.
1 creature.
1 creature.
So I draw a card.
Could use that plan.
Pass
I
to
really
Teach.
like Anawan.
He seems real good.
He is.
I will untap. I will draw.
And with blue-black, it's really easy to get creatures that can't be blocked. So you can really take advantage
I
of his
mean, the
ability.
very first drop I had was an unblockable rogue.
Yep.
So, like,
My land for turn will be Castle Vantress, which enters untapped because I control an island. And that is all I'm going to do. I will pass over to Nelson.
pass over.
He's doing his thing. I'm going to activate this mirrored landscape to tutor for mountains.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I will play this Temple of Deceit as my land for the turn. I will scry 1. I will leave that on top. I will move to combat. And
2/4 and
yeah,
tapped 2/2
Propaganda.
that can't
you
block.
do have a propaganda. So it's 2, right?
Yep.
Per creature.
2 per.
All right, sorry, Chris. I'm gonna swing you for 1.
You got it. 37.
So bad. Go ahead, sir.
Kick
Gets
his ass.
so bad.
What does this do? Changes the turn order or something?
No, that's the one
No,
that
it's-
somebody takes an extra turn.
I'm going to cast Knight's Whisper, draw 2, and lose 2. You gotta be kidding me.
Looking for land.
Yeah.
That Chanel milled away last turn.
Would you like to mill more in hopes of finding lands, or do you think the lands are on top now? We'll do whatever needs to be done.
Bastard.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. God, lands. I would kill for anything else right now. Tiki. I'm just being a bitch now. We will move to equip the Whisper Steel Dagger onto my Changeling Outcast. It now gets +2/+0, and whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, you may cast a creature spell from that player's graveyard this turn. You may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast the spell. I don't want to pick on Chris yet. This ability
You
is
can
really
pick on
cool.
Chris.
No.
Chris has broad shoulders.
We're gonna pick on Tej. I'm gonna pay the 2. I'm going to swing at Tej for 4 unblockable.
I will take 4.
So you mill 4,
35. Island.
and if you have a 1-drop
Mountain.
creature,
Territorial Hellkite, which is a 6/5.
that is a creature, so I get to draw a card.
And Chaos Ward.
We did it! No! Oh God, we did it!
No!
I win. I can no longer be stopped.
Yeah, this game's over.
Tej doesn't have Chaos Ward. Fuck. Yeah, go. It doesn't even matter what you do now. The rest of the game. You
My
are
mnemonic wall.
flaccid.
Not flaccid.
Impotent. I don't know.
Is that how you say that?
You think it was important? Hold on, reading this card. Oh.
Take your time. I'm hourly.
Unpotent.
Unpotent.
I'll play a mountain for turn.
Is that the card you were just reading?
It does have flavor text, I suppose.
I will cast my commander.
Yeah.
Furkrog. Cunning
Fart
Instigator.
rug, got it.
Fart rug.
3/3 Flying Haste. Whenever one or more dragons I control attacks an opponent, go target creature that player controls. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to one of your opponents, if that creature had to attack this combat, I can +1/+1 counter on Furkrog, and I draw a card.
You guys are suckers. He's going to be looking for players with creatures.
I am also going to cast this Curse of Opulescence. Enchanting... I don't want to enchant Chris, even though he's wide open.
Opulescence?
Yes.
Not opulence?
Opulence.
What did I say?
Opulescence.
Opulescence.
It's like opalescence.
Yeah, like you become all shiny and maybe an enchantment based on context in this game. Whereas opulence is fucking flashing your cash everywhere.
He's going to hate all of us.
Yeah, we did it. We goaded him into whenever I'm attacked.
Whenever you're attacked, the attacking player creates a gold token.
Yeah, they're treasures but different. Pre-treasure.
Whenever someone attacks,
The little clear
Schnell.
treasure that comes out.
I get a gold
treasure.
token, and each opponent attacking Schnell does the same.
So gross.
Yes.
I will move to combat.
I felt real bad even saying that.
Schnell, I'm going to attack you for 3.
Oh, I'm gonna fuck you up.
I'm going to goad your changing guy.
The unblockable dude that's gonna attack every turn anyway?
Yep.
Fuck your shit up anyway. Yeah, I'll take it. Commander damage,
Alright.
3 of it.
Now, Furkrog had to attack because
No.
he needed to defend my honor.
It's not how that works.
Damn. I get a gold token, though, and I will pass the turn.
Right.
Gold and treasure are interchangeable, correct?
No.
Tap. No.
No, because
Treasure, you have to tap to activate.
Yeah, gold you don't.
Really?
yeah,
Yep.
gold is just sack it to.
Yep.
I
Draw
did not
turn.
know that.
Yeah, they are slightly different mechanically.
I'm gonna play this Mist Vault Bridge as
I was
my
thinking
land
of
for turn.
Ethereum.
Enters
Ethereum
the
cell.
battlefield tap.
My
It
bad.
is An indestructible artifact land that taps for blue or black.
From
Only-
Modern Horizons.
Is there only one card that makes those Ethereum cells?
Tezzeret?
Yeah, the Tezzeret
Yeah,
from
I
Aether
believe so.
Revolt, I think.
Yeah.
That's real weird.
Yeah, I think those tokens are also more expensive because they're very limited in print run because only one fucking thing makes them.
Sure, let's do this. I'm gonna pay 4.
I love these playmats. Just
too.
staring.
They're pretty cool.
I'm gonna cast
Grew.
Thran Dynamo.
Pilot.
Thran Dynamo.
Yes, sir.
You're making Chris feel bad for his lack of mana.
Go
No,
ahead, Chris.
We're good. I didn't want to play this game anyway. Fast turn.
Yeah,
It was
how many
only my
legendary
10th
creatures
card
do I
I've
have?
drawn this game.
Upkeep, drawer.
Not a single land since the 2 from my opening hand.
Okay, so my changeling outcast is goaded and can't attack Tej.
Correct.
Land for the turn, Island. I will promise to fuck his shit up though. Okay, we're gonna go to combat. We are going to pay 2 to send Anawan the Ruin Thief at Tej, and we're going to send the changeling outcast at Nelson.
And that's unblockable for how much?
1, 2, 3, 4.
4. And I
And
mill
then-
4.
Yes, you will mill 4,
Alright, so I go
and
35.
you will mill 2.
Traxos, Scourge of Krug, that's a creature.
So I draw a card.
Trading Post, Command Tower, Nile Spellbomb.
Alright, whenever one or more rogues deal combat damage,
To a player, that player mills a card for each 1 damage dealt to them.
so I'm going to get a counter and draw a card first.
Wait, what happens?
Whenever a creature deals combat damage to one of your opponents, if that creature had to attack, I get a +1/+1 counter and I draw a card.
Oh, okay.
And because
That one had to.
Yep.
Yeah.
Triggers go in the stack in active player, non-active player order. So this will resolve before I mill.
Gotcha.
That was the only card I was looking for.
Okay.
So I'll draw a card, and then I mill 2.
Then you will mill 2.
Draw
So
a
Nelson,
card.
you did mill a creature,
Correct.
so I get to draw a card off
Yep.
of that. If the player mills at least 1 creature this way, did you mill a creature?
Yep,
And
draw
your
a card
turn.
off
Okay,
that.
so I get a card off of that one as well. Also, whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, you may cast a creature spell from that player's graveyard this turn. Do you have any
I have
creatures?
Traxos, Scourge of Krug. He costs 4 mana to play. He is a 7/7 trample, enters the battlefield tapped, and
that
only
big guy. I
untaps
don't
when
want
he's
that
his store.
fucker.
When he casts his
No.
store spell.
No.
Alright, that's the only creature I
What I'm
have.
gonna do? Teach you the price of fame. I'm gonna destroy this target creature. Ooh. If I can. Is he hexproof?
Nope.
Okay.
Ward 10.
Destroy target creature. Cost 2 less if it targets a legendary. I assume your commander was a legendary.
Yep.
And then I can surveil 2. Look at the top 2.
You assume too much.
I'm going to surveil my foot in your ass.
I like that one. And then the other one in the graveyard. Then we already did our land for the turn. We tapped out even though people will get opulent for attacking us.
Pass to teach.
Opulentant.
You lend my foot up your ass.
Island.
Oh, it's a pre. I'm like, what are the odds that you actually had the gold token? It came with a precon. we all should have basically all the tokens we need. This has never happened before. No drawing tokens.
For Craig.
Will you fuck off with that guy?
Nope.
Pass.
Chanel, I'm gonna
If you attack me again, I'm gonna fuck your shit up harder next time.
3.
Fine.
Gold your changeling again.
Okay.
I get a gold. Pass turn.
Alright. I will untap,
Come at me, brah.
upkeep, and draw for turn.
I will come at you.
Let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and I reckon I'll play an island as my land for the turn.
You hear that? He's
1,
reckoning,
2,
and you
3,
didn't
4,
even
5,
check in.
6. Chris wasn't supposed to hear that.
Ah.
Me counting, I mean.
Ah.
Tap for 3.
You're getting better at it. Don't be embarrassed.
4, 5. I'm gonna cast Mirror Works. Whenever another non-token artifact enters the battlefield under my control, I may pay 2. If I do, create a token that's a copy of that artifact. I have 4 mana left. 4
manas.
4 manas. 18 manas. Oh, okay. I'm gonna move to combat.
Yep.
Chanel doesn't have a blocker.
Nope.
Hit you for 1 with slow bass.
Yep.
Sweet.
You get a gold. He
I
gets a
get
gold. The opulence reigns.
Alright, so I get a gold.
I don't even know what the fucking commercial is for.
So now I
There's
have
some
5,
commercial.
Second main.
Where it's some dude with a thick Russian accent going opulence. And that's the only part I remember. There might have been a miniature giraffe.
Is it a cologne?
I hope not.
I'm gonna tap out and and pop my gold to cast Mishra.
You know what I'm talking about, because that
If-
miniature giraffe.
If there's a
I
miniature
remember
giraffe,
that commercial.
it might be Hendrick's gin,
Okay.
I will pass to you, Chris.
which is a good gin.
Go. 11 cards down and counting.
How many
Untap.
lands did Chanel mill away?
Upkeep.
Wow.
Draw.
Oofda. Doofda.
That deck
As
only
they
came
say.
with 3.
The Precon effect comes with 3 lands.
Land for the turn. What am I even doing here? I'm glad I'm drawing a lot of cards because everything costs like 5 in this deck. We hate Teach. We've established this, right?
We don't.
Okay.
We hate Chanel.
He keeps goading me, and he keeps cursing me. We're going to Sulamgar's Command, choosing 2. This is a 3/3.
Yep.
It's 3/3.
Target creature gets -3/-3 till the end of the turn, and we're going to return target permanent to its owner's hand. We are going to return your
My tap land.
God,
That'd be real on brand.
funny as shit.
Remember
but
that
no.
time you destroyed my island?
No, I'm not that mean.
It's been in the back of my head this whole game.
We're gonna bounce propaganda.
That's what I thought.
Yep. Okay. We're gonna go to combat. We are still goaded.
Power play.
So Nelson, an unblockable 4/2 coming your way, and Tej, 2 more commander damage. Mill 2 whenever you feel like you have taken enough
Down
damage.
to 31, and I mill 4.
You mill 4. Let me know if you hit a creature.
That. Hedron Archive. Yes. Blast Furnace Hellkite.
Draw a card.
And a Swamp.
Island. Mountain.
Nelson, any 3-drop creatures in your graveyard?
3-drop creatures. That is a negative, sir. I have a 4-drop, which you didn't want before.
Why?
And the Blast Furnace is now a 9-drop. So
I have a 3-drop. Damn,
it is a 9-drop.
I don't want to have to attack you for it, though.
I wanted to cast that. That's that cool card that is Artifact Offering, where you can sacrifice.
Go ahead, Tej.
The Blast Furnace is...
Yeah.
That's a good card.
Flying double
The
strike.
Alliance can stand if you stop dropping
Creatures
your
attacking
commander
your
on my
opponents
face.
Have double strike. It's sweet. That's a cool incentive card.
An alliance can't
That got slotted
stand
into
if there's
my
not one
deck.
to begin with.
Smart.
We can establish a trade agreement, an armistice of sorts.
Sacrifice a gold.
If you stop.
I'll play Furcroc, Cunning Instigator.
Let's wait till I board
See.
wipe.
See, Rum would go to him, and then his creatures would come to us. It's like a triangle.
All you have to do is stop goading me.
No. Schnell 3.
No, you blink.
Die to commander damage.
Go to your monster. Your changeling monster.
Okay.
Pass turn.
Fuck your shit up even harder.
Get gold.
Untap. Let's see. Keep my basic land over here.
Don't you tread on me, mommy.
Sick of you and your pigeon-related violence.
Draw for turn.
Dragons are just the pigeon of Magic the Gathering.
Fantasy
all right.
pigeons.
I'm gonna 3 mana. Paying, so I'm floating 1 right now. I'm casting Servo Schematic. When it enters the battlefield or is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, create a 1/1 colorless Servo artifact creature token. That triggers Mirrorworks. With the 1 floating, I will pay 1 more to create a copy of Servo Schematic.
We
Which will
should
give
be
me
worried about whatever the fuck is going on over here.
Servo.
Okay. So pay attention to him.
As soon as you stop goading me into attacking Nelson, I'm gonna come at you.
Come on. Alright. So I'm just gonna put this here.
What's making servos?
Mirrorworks. Oh, Servo Schematic. When it enters the battlefield or is put into a graveyard from play, create a 1/1 colorless Servo artifact creature token. Mirrorworks copied it to give me another one. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 land open. Or available.
You pay 2 to make a copy of a non-token artifact when you cast them. Well, whenever they enter the battlefield, it's not even a cast.
Yeah, it's not
trigger.
even a cast trigger.
Ooh.
So with Mishra, that's pretty sweet. Okay. I am going to go to combat. And that is going to trigger Mishra. I will create
Hold
a
on a
token.
second.
That's
I'm going to do something. I'm going to actually play a spell this turn. I'm going to destroy your Mirrorworks.
okay. In response, I'm going to sacrifice a Servo to slow bad to give Mirrorworks indestructible until end of turn. Okay. So, any other responses to me going to combat?
No.
No.
Okay. So Mishra will trigger at the beginning of combat on my turn, create a token that's a copy of target non-creature artifact I control, except it's Mishra's war form and is a 4/4 construct artifact creature token, in addition to its other types. So
4/4 what?
How many unsweetened pure life teas are you in already? Because I don't think you should be driving home at this point.
probably not. So I'm just gonna make another copy of Servo Schematic, which is going to be
A
the
4/4
yeah.
Servo Schematic.
So that's going to give.
They didn't
me-
give you that token. Every single artifact is a 4/4.
Actually, there probably is. I didn't even think of that. Mishra's war form. There
Oh.
it is. It's going to be Servo Schematic.
Here I was trying to be a
Wow.
smartass. They saw me
okay.
coming.
So, okay. So I'm in combat now. In the combats, I'm going to swing the
Life leaders,
Yep,
not life leader.
correct. I'm going to swing the
Yeah,
4/4.
but you get gold when you attack him.
He doesn't need gold. Look at his mana.
I'm gonna swing the 4/4 at Tej, and I'm gonna swing Slow Bad at Schnell because I want that sweet, sweet gold. That's just a 1. Just a 1-y.
Oh, Tej is responding.
You guys
I'm
are
not.
bad.
I'm
Oh.
like, I get a gold
I got
too.
2 lands and I'm winning.
Well, 27.
Gold. Okay. So after combat, I will do nothing in my second main. I will move to my end step. I'm going to be sacrificing Mishra's war form, triggering the servo schematic ability when it leaves the graveyard or put into a graveyard from the battlefield. Create a 1/1 servo. So I get another servo. Just not nearly enough. So I'll make a servo. Go ahead.
Right deck. I don't like you.
Chris,
and you
it'd be
don't
really
like
cool
me.
if you played with us. The rest of us are having a great time with these.
Actually, what I'll just do is that's
sweet.
3 servos.
Bounce land. Go.
I mean, it's a step in the right direction.
Wait. Hold on.
Oh.
I misplayed.
Oh,
Felwar Stone. Bounce land.
oh shit.
There you go.
Now he's ramping.
There we go.
Okay. Untap,
I almost
upkeep,
have half your mana.
draw. Land for the turn. Like adults do. I think I missed a land, but that's okay. I've been drawing a lot of cards, and as such, stolen identity. Create a token that's a copy of target artifact or creature. I'm gonna make my own fur cover.
Fart rug.
Yeah, fart
Sure.
rugs.
Lord Farquaad.
Now you see how fun it is.
And then ciphers onto Changeling Outcast.
Ooh.
And that lets you play it again.
Every
Whenever
time
it deals
it deals
combat
combat
damage.
damage.
Does it cast for free?
Yes. Whenever that creature deals combat damage to a player, its controller may cast a copy of the encoded card without paying its mana cost.
Okay, nice.
That could get out of hand.
Here's hoping. What? They don't give me just a generic copy? Okay, so we cast that.
These warrior tokens are terrible.
We're gonna go to combat. Goaded, so I have to attack. And you don't have propaganda anymore. So,
Nope.
Tej Anawan is coming your way for 2 commander. Nelson, Changeling Outcast, is coming your way for 4 unblockable.
Okay.
Furkrog has haste.
What's the power and toughness on that thing?
Let it go, and I won't hurt you.
You already are, and you've milled me a shitload.
Let it go, and I won't hurt you. Just let it go one time.
One more time?
Just one more time.
One more time. Fine. Alright, I'll take 4 more. Just getting chipped away from that
Okay.
fucking thing. Okay, so I mill 4. Well, TJ, I guess. Well, doesn't matter who mills first.
Hang on.
Oh,
So,
effects.
whenever a creature deals combat damage to
right.
one of your opponents, if that creature had to attack this combat, I put a +1/+1 counter on Furkrag, and I draw a card.
Yep, so you'd get that, yeah.
Okay. Now,
He mills first.
Yep, you mill your 2.
Island. Maker as well.
Okay. You mill your 4.
4. Executioner's Capsule. Damn it.
I think I missed
Temple
that
of
trigger
Epiphany,
last time in your...
Mind Stone.
You didn't, because I did it before I
You
went
got
to
a
combat.
creature, you milled Ashnod the Uncaring.
Excellent. Okay. My
Oh, wait.
free stolen identity copy.
Hold on.
What?
Whenever one or more dragons you control attack an opponent, go target creature that player controls.
Oh, yeah. We are going to go to Furkrag.
That thing didn't attack me.
Oh, it has to attack you?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to go to Mishra then.
It says whenever it attacks. Oh,
Because this is a
yes,
dragon.
That is a dragon, so
Yeah.
it's changeling. Yep, okay.
Yeah.
So you're goading Mishra. Okay,
Yeah.
sounds good.
Okay. And then I'm going to get a copy of the Outcast with my stolen identity. And we're going to throw down Slitherblade.
Ooh,
I'm
nice.
gonna
That's
pass.
unblockable too, right?
Yeah. We're going to pass Teach. Now you can board wipe.
Oh, I wasn't a board wipe. It was
Oh.
targeted removal, but
Oh.
you know.
Slitherblade. Amonkhet Draft All-Star.
Oh, yeah.
Was it Amonkhet or Our?
Pretty sure it was Amonkhet. I can picture it with a
The
Pyramid.
Pyramid, yeah.
Damn, I'm out of.
Me too. I don't know what I've been doing this whole time. How did I find time to drink a beer?
I am thinking.
Why?
Because Chris, can I see that thing?
Yes.
It's not in danger. I just want to look at it.
I mean,
Just want to touch it.
it is not a danger. It is also not a threat. Unless you plan on playing some multiple turns in a row.
I forgot to activate my idol. Oh well.
Turn Dynamo die.
No, sorry, it's under my mountain because I tapped these together. Sorry, it is here.
Nelson, do you have any 2-drop creatures in here?
2 drops? No.
Okay.
I have a 5-drop, a 7-drop, or a 5-drop, a 9-drop, and a 4-drop.
Mountain.
Goblin Rogue is a 1/1.
It is Goblin Rogue is a changeling outcast.
Oh, okay.
Can't block, can't be blocked. Is rogue, is dragon.
And this is a 4/4.
This is Furt Rag.
For
I will sacrifice 3 gold for propaganda.
Literally the worst. Stop going to my shit.
1,
Go to all creatures now
2,
controls.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'm not familiar with that deck list. It could be in there. I know there's like a mass, like Party Foul or some stupid card that goes everything.
I'm gonna cast Astral
Disrupt
Dragon.
Decorum.
Yay, love that card.
What do?
Mass Party Foul.
4/4 flying.
I think you nailed it.
Yeah.
Project Image. When Astral Dragon enters the battlefield, create 2 tokens that are copies of target non-creature permanent, except they're 3/3 dragon creatures in addition to their other types, and they have flying. I'm going to copy this goddamn propaganda.
That's a real good choice.
So you have 3 of them? You have 3
I
propagandas.
have 3 propagandas.
What a bitch.
I know there's 1 Feed the Swarm in this deck.
Thankfully, those propagandas are also creatures that can be. Maybe.
That's true, they are 3/3s, aren't they?
They are 3/3s. I have another one coming.
gross.
Then, and only then,
My fart rag's as big as yours.
damn you.
I mean, I could afford to be hit.
You could hit Nelson in the air and force Mishra to be double goaded and only attack Chris.
Yeah, well, poor Chris. I could just attack Chris.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to attack Chris.
Chris is open to it. Pity life.
Chris is down to
Pity
clown.
life points aren't any good either.
Yeah. Winning by default is still winning, though.
I'm going to pass this turn.
I will untap, upkeep, and draw for turn.
Third rig. That's way better.
61%. We'll be fine.
Ass tarts and fur rags.
I just looked over that way now.
Mine's like foil, but backlit.
So if they stop
That'll be
printing
the name of
oversized
their next
commanders.
foiling process.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
God.
Surge foils. Those are crap.
What
Have you
border-
seen the backlit foils?
Yeah. You want touchscreen foils?
Does anybody know what the surge foils look like even?
No.
Alright. I'm gonna pay 8.
Nobody has probably
cast,
opened to those decks.
I'm gonna cast Terzier's Devastation. I lose X life and create X tap Power Stone tokens. That was 4, so I'm gonna lose 4.
Got him.
Down to 23. I create 4 Power Stones. Then, and only then,
Power Stones are so good.
all creatures get -1/-1 for each artifact I control. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 11, 12, 13, 14. So all creatures get minus 14, minus 14.
Excellent.
Till end of turn.
Oh, just till the end of the turn?
Yeah.
All creatures, right? Not
Yes,
just
correct. No, I was waiting to see if there was a response over here. There's some heavy breathing going on.
Hey,
Okay, and
all your
Power
extra
Stone's
propagandas are
in,
going, asshole.
Power Stone's into the battlefield tab?
Yes.
Yes, that's what I thought.
Okay.
Well, don't forget your Idol of Oblivion now that you've made tokens this turn.
Yep, I know. Okay, so that's
You
done. This
want me
is
to
done.
stop attacking, you need to stop living off.
Why?
So I'm going to be real mad at Nelson. But I'm already
Shit, I don't
real
have
mad
enough
at
hands
you.
for that, though.
You can be mad at
well,
multiple
I'm
people.
There's only so much Mad Teej to go around.
Okay, so all that happens.
It really pisses me off. All of Chris's lands.
I'm gonna pay.
The both of them.
I'm just attacking you out of spite, I'm sorry. not
I'm
fair.
gonna tap my Idol of Oblivion to draw a card.
Justin is the non-cursed life leader. Good to know.
He's cursed.
I am cursed.
I'm gonna move to combat. Oh, those are all dead.
I was gonna say, are those indestructible?
Yeah, I was at first. I was
Because that wouldn't matter either.
Yeah.
You get that fish, buddy.
Sorry, Shay.
It can be turned off.
How do you turn it on?
Unzip the bottom of the fish.
I thought there was a fight going on next.
No,
to me.
no, no,
Oh,
no.
no, it's just a fish.
Oh. Bounty of riches.
You know, normal cat Christmas gifts.
Land. 3 mana.
God, Distant Melody was gonna be such a good play on my turn.
Hazard's Monument. Red creature spells I cast cost 1 less to cast.
That's the gain control card, right?
No, it's draw a card for each
each.
one you control.
Ah, type.
That's it. Yeah.
Whenever I cast a creature spell, I may discard a card and draw a card.
What's the one that lets you?
Lannery
Gain
Storm.
control.
He's rebuilding.
It's like XX. You gain control of X creatures. Some blue and XX or
Oh.
something like that. Enchanting Melody or something like that.
yeah.
Triggers the monument.
Entrancing Melody.
I can discard and draw. Oh boy. I will discard. I don't want to do that either, but I think. Yeah, I'm going to discard Ambition's Cost, draw a card. Then I'll go to combat. Schnell,
What?
attack you with the Captain Lannery Storm. Attack trigger, I create a treasure token.
You get
This son of a
gold token
bitch
as
is
well.
going to end up winning because we just let him sit there while he wasn't drawing land cards.
I mean,
And
you've
beat the
watched
piss out
this
of each
show
other.
enough. You know that's how it goes.
Yeah.
Our programming is so predictable.
Yeah, it is.
And a gold.
And a gold. Treasure.
You're a gold.
There you go.
3 propagandas.
I remember when Tej had 3 propagandas.
Propagandas with an inherent weakness to them. Pestern.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Land for the turn. 6. And now we take the fun time out and look through everyone's graveyards for no reason. Neat. Nelson?
Yes.
You got stuff.
Yep.
Oh, artifact specific things. Nice Furnace Hellkite's real neat.
Yeah, it
Yep.
is.
Can we borrow it? We're gonna borrow it. We're gonna rise from the graves. Put target creature from a graveyard on the battlefield under your control. It is a black zombie in addition.
You could have had 2 propagandas.
I could have had 2 propagandas. Instead, I have a 5/5 flying double strike, and creatures attacking my opponents have double strike.
So gross. Does it think of haste?
No! So instead of swinging with it right away, we're going to drop Lazov Demir Mastermind. 3/3 hexproof. Whenever a creature is put into a graveyard, or opponent's graveyard from anywhere, I may have Lazov Demir Mastermind become a copy, except it's still named Lazov, and it's legendary, and it has hexproof and this ability. Go teach.
What's Lazov? 3/3.
3/3.
Okay.
Hexproof. Leave him alone. Doesn't matter. Don't even care.
No reason.
No reason.
Mountain.
And now, when you guys attack each other, i.e. my opponents, your creatures get double strike.
It's true. About the only way we're going to be able to take Chris out.
Yeah.
Got a lot of catching up to do.
I'm not that far ahead.
Just in terms of life.
What?
12 points feels like so far away from me right now.
Just enough for all of these things. First thing I'm going to do is cast Kaiga the Tide Star. 5/5 flying. When Kaiga dies, I gain control of target creature. Then I'm going to play Loot Dispute.
Riot.
When Loot Dispute enters the battlefield, I take the initiative and I create a treasure token.
What have you been reading today?
What?
Loot suit Ryan.
What did I say wrong?
You added an extra syllable in initiative.
I didn't.
Initiative
Initiative.
is completely freaking wrecked Legacy and
Yeah?
FYI.
Interesting.
And
Alright.
Pauper. They banned all the bullshit, garbage, common initiative cards.
Nice.
From Pauper.
Whenever you take the initiative, and at the beginning of your upkeep, venture into the Undercity.
Venture.
Undercity is perfectly balanced for a 4-player pod, and it
bag
heads
of
up.
dicks.
It's fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have the initiative.
I'm sorry, the what?
The initiative.
There you go.
The initiative.
Can I have my dungeon, please?
No.
No, it's the same as Monarch, right? It can be stolen.
That's
Yes.
Yes.
And then when you gain control of it, you...
And then during your upkeep.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to venture into Undercity, into a room that should have been the name of a non-basic land, and that is Secret Entrance. I'm going to search my library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it into my hand, and then shuffle. Whenever I attack the player who has the initiative, I create a treasure token, and whenever I complete a dungeon, I create a 5/5 red dragon creature token with flying. I'm just going to search for my island and pass the turn. There it is. There you are. There you go to my hand, right?
Yeah.
Nice. I will untap. Upkeep, and I will draw for the turn. I am going to go ahead and play a Darkwater Catacombs as my land for the turn.
Everybody's got way too much mana.
We're like 12 turns into this game. It's not a thing.
This game's going too fast.
Ouch. I'm going to pay 4 colorless mana. I'm going to cast Machine God's Effigy. You may have Machine God's Effigy enter the battlefield as a copy of any creature on the battlefield, except it's an artifact and it taps for blue. I'm going to copy my fucking dragon.
I thought you said Machine Gun Kelly.
So I now have a, what is it? Blast Furnace
Backdraft.
backdraft.
But it's not a creature anymore, is it?
No.
It's just the artifact that taps for blue, and then it has any
Except
abilities.
it's an artifact and it has...
Yeah, it's not.
It's not an artifact.
No,
in
it's not a
addition.
creature, no, but I get the...
The text.
Right.
Yeah, creatures.
text, correct.
Creatures attacking your opponents.
He's got a
that don't.
Sky Diamond that gives
Yeah.
our creatures double strike.
Yeah.
Correct. Then I'm going to...
I'm just saying. You already had benefits of giving double strike
No,
when
I
attacking
know,
those
I know,
guys.
I
If
know.
you would copy that, when that gets destroyed, you can steal something.
I am going to go ahead and pay 2.
Go ahead and
Mirror
ignore
works.
Snell.
I'm just.
And I'm going to copy a
Silver Tongue doesn't work on us anymore. What?
Kill you. I'm paying 2 with Mirrorworks to make a copy of Machine Gun's effigy. That will be a copy of Kaiga.
I don't think that's how that works.
Another.
You may have Machine Gun Kelly enter the battlefield as a copy of any creature. So this will
It's
not,
now a blast furnace.
This is now a blast furnace. So if you copy it, you will get a second blast furnace. This does not.
Well,
exist.
hold on. Okay, so I'm sorry. When it enters the battlefield, then I stack that wrong. So
This isn't a trigger. It either
whenever
enters,
another non-token artifact enters the battlefield under your control, you may pay 2. If you do, create a copy. So when this enters, before I declare a target,
It already enters
it enters
as.
as-
I see. Okay,
Yeah.
got it. All right. Okay, fine. So then I've got 2 of them. Well, no, then I'm not going to copy it. I'm going to save a land. I see how that works. Thank you.
Save a land.
Ride a cowboy.
Cowboy.
Yeah.
So that's 5, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Got 99 cards, but a land ain't one.
Yeah, because this thing doesn't even target. That's
Yeah,
also
no,
how
it
you
doesn't.
can.
So you could have targeted
Alright.
a hex.
I'm going to pay 7, and I'm going to
Mishra.
recast Mishra. Then I'm going
Did
to
you Mishra me?
tap 3 colorless, sacrifice this gold for a blue land, and I'm going to cast Kadim, Console of Innovation, also my best friend in our D&D campaign.
It's true. My
He's
Vidalcan Artificer in D&D is named Padim.
Yep.
So good.
And my character, he's basically the only person in the party my character likes.
It's true. And every time Nelson can't make it to D&D, my character either dies or almost dies. You missed a hell of a combat last session, by the way.
I also realized I never leveled up, so I need to do that before Wednesday.
Do. And then show up and help me not die.
Alright, so I'm going to move to combat, and I'm going to have Mishra's, where the fuck did you go? Mishra's power seed. Mishra's war form. Boop. We're going to have you come in as a copy of, let's do servo schematic. So, that will give me a servo. Then I am going to go ahead and nobody has haste. So
won't your Warforged? Your Warform have haste?
well, sorry,
Yeah.
you're right. The 4/4 does have haste. Thanks for the reminder, Chris. I'm going to swing you for 4.
I
8.
deserve it.
8
Double
double
strike.
strike.
Oh, because of the
Nope.
the effigy. Yeah, so 8, and
Well,
then
because of either.
yeah.
Yeah. Technically, quadruple strike.
Yeah,
Take 48
fuck
more.
yeah. Because we said so. Okay, so then second main, I've got nothing. Move to my end step. Warform gets sacrificed, which nets me another servo. And then I will also be on my end step. I'm going to draw a card from Vital Oblivion, and then pass over to you, Chris.
Untap. Draw. Guys, I found the lands.
Forgot to untap the creature.
I'm not worried about that guy. Fuck that guy. Great
Oh,
Reach
yeah,
Sanitarium will be
legendary
my
creatures.
land for the turn.
Except that one.
White black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Primeval's Glorious Rebirth.
Oh, shit.
Return all legendary permanent cards from your graveyard to the battlefield.
You did drop something on the floor.
Yeah. Treasure token.
Okay.
Alright. Anafenza Kintree Spirit. Whenever another non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, bolster 1. So will I be able to bolster 1 for each additional legend as
They're
they
all
come in?
gonna,
Or
yeah,
they
they're all
come
gonna
in?
enter at the same time.
So that does trigger?
Yeah.
Okay. And bolster goes on with the least toughness. Okay, so that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 triggers.
Shouldn't have been milling him.
I was discarding those damn
There's no way
things.
for you to know that the legendary deck was running Primeval's Glorious Rebirth.
So I will get 6 1/1 counters starting at the littlest
It's not your
dude.
fault.
Lowest power, lowest toughness.
Lowest toughness.
Okay.
1, 2. Wait, those aren't how that goes at all.
Yeah.
1, 1. Now 3 is my lowest.
Oof, that board went
2 is your
way
lowest.
better now.
Oh yeah. 3. 4,
Look at all that double strike out there.
5. 4 is my lowest. 3 is my lowest.
Three's your lowest. So that thing shouldn't have one yet.
It's also a 3 though. That's a 3, a 3, a 3,
Oh.
a 3.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
And now I can go on to the 3s with another one. And my flyers are 3. So I will pick up. The Haunt. Moira Urborg Haunt. Then I will go to combat. At the beginning of each combat, creatures you control gain first strike until end of turn. If a creature you control has first strike, the same is true for flying, death touch, double strike, haste, hexproof, indestructible, lifelink, vigilance, menace, reach, skulk, trample, and vigilance.
It's a Nelson card if I ever heard one.
I mean, it feels like you could probably one-shot one or more of us right now.
Well,
We
only
should have
one
killed
thing
them
has
when we had the
haste.
chance, boys.
All of them get haste then, don't they?
Yep.
And then they all get double
Double
strike
strike.
when attacking anyone.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. I forgot about the haste part, and I just read the fucking
You just
card.
read that, and I'm like, oh, that one has haste. They all have haste.
Other legendary creatures I control get +2/+2 as well.
Yup. See what you did, Teach?
I didn't do shit.
Exactly.
God, I'm gonna kill you so hard.
Fucking, you can try.
We'll try.
So 3, no, 5, 10.
Chris, I'm just gonna remind you I have one blue mana open.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
So everything's getting a static +2/+2 on your
Yes.
side. So shit. Because
So this is a 5/5.
so that's dealing 10 with double strike.
Yep.
Yep.
Do they all have trample?
I was gonna say,
Yes.
you have a trampler.
I have a
So
trampler.
they all have trample.
and flying. And lifelink. And death touch and menace. Is menace one of them? Yep.
Yeah, okay. Well, I don't have a flyer, so you could kill me easily.
So what is this? Yeah.
So you have 2 creatures.
10.
Oh, wait. No, I don't. I don't have a flyer.
20. So this gets me because I can't block any of you. Because with menace, I only have 1 flyer. And then this is 6, 12,
Yep.
7, 14. So 14 and 12. That gets,
26.
That gets Teach. And then
These last
8,
3.
8, 16, 5, 10,
Sure.
20. Yeah,
let's
that-
just do it. Let's just go like that.
Yeah.
Math is for you guys as the blockers. So those 3 Schnell.
Do they have vigilance too?
I don't think anything that I have has vigilance at the moment,
Okay.
but they do have everything else.
Teach, you had a question.
Not a question so much as a proposition.
I will take my pants off and then I'll listen to the rest of your proposition.
Did I say proposition? I meant propaganda.
Ah. Got him. Teach is alive for a turn.
But I forgot about it, so I guess I'm tapping out.
Well, you can attack everybody else.
Yeah.
I can't attack you.
No, but you can attack them with
Yeah,
everything.
with your tapped
Yeah.
creatures. Yeah.
No, like with everything because you get double strike and lifelink.
Yeah, gain all the life.
Yeah, there's no reason not to.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'll add Arvad to Schnell and Neheb to your pile.
Yeah, I can't do shit.
So I have
flyer.
attack,
Oh, so
an
I should
attack
first.
trigger from Captain Lannery Storm.
And Atali.
I get
And
a
Atali.
gold.
Yeah.
Treasure
You hit a Demir Aqueduct from Italy on me.
and a gold.
Scourge of Fleets.
Enters the battlefield. Turn each creature your opponents control with toughness X or less to its owner's hand, where X is the number of islands you control.
Yeah, that's not gonna do shit.
Nope. But I'll play it because at least it'll be a blocker for me.
You're gonna lose it as soon as you wipe me out of the
Yep.
game, though.
Tally, Primal Storm, each exile top card of each player's library. So
Oh,
mine,
each player.
I get a
Yeah.
Reliquary Tower, so that's exiled.
What Teach give up?
Disrupt Decorum. Go to all creatures you don't control.
Okay, we'll cast that.
Okay.
I'll cast the Scourge, and I got my treasure, so that's it for attack triggers.
Okay. Do you get an extra combat or something?
No, this guy is discard cards, draw cards, and add a bunch of red mana.
Oh, so you could pay for propaganda?
No, it's when he deals damage. I believe.
Ah, gotcha. Okay, well, I'm fucking knocked out of this.
Yep, I'm beyond dead.
You get a gold token.
I took that.
Yep.
So, you dealt me 5... Okay, he doesn't give others.
No.
So, for 8... 7...
were 10 apiece.
Hang on. Yeah, so 10,
20.
20... 20...
Another 10.
Yeah, so...
38.
Yeah, so you gain 38 off of me.
Well, what did you hit me with? Because double it. I can't block anything, so. Well, you gain it all.
7
I guess.
plus 8 is 15. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Wait, this just goes to
Four,
your graveyard because
48
you still
to you.
controlled it.
All right, so.
38 and 48, so I gained
86.
86.
Jesus Christ.
106, 113.
It
I told you guys
hurts
to
so bad
attack
on the
me.
way out. It hurts so bad.
I told you guys to attack me.
I was going to, and then Nelson board wiped, and I had to rebuild.
Sorry, guys. It's my fault.
I don't know if you guys believe me. I don't
my
know if it
fault.
matters if you
It's
guys
my
believe
fault.
me.
Chris won.
But I felt bad. When you
Whenever a
guys-
griffin you control deals combat damage to a player, you create a 2/2 griffin creature token with flying. You got your blocker.
And now hold on, I get other stuff now too. When the Heb deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker, you may discard any number of cards. I will discard 3 cards. 2 cards.
I call shenanigans.
If you do, draw that
Apparently
many
my
cards
draw
and add
sword
that
bridge was
much
stuck in my
red
deck box.
mana.
So that could have won me the game.
Ah,
This is
shit.
apparently stuck in the deck box.
So I draw
Right.
2 and I get 2 red mana until end of turn.
That was the asshole.
Just gaping. Burning.
I don't want to waste it, so
more
I'll
damage
use,
than I could.
I'll use the 2 to
Yeah.
cast Ashling. Pass the turn.
Will make Chris feel better.
Don't you have 3?
Oh,
So
sorry.
you can activate
I
Ashling.
have, oh wait, you're right. Hold on a second. I have more mana than that.
Reds cost less,
Yeah, hold on. I screwed up a
and
second.
then you have a trigger off of that too.
You discard any number of cards. Do draw that many cards and that much. Okay, so I did do it right. So I had 2 red mana.
Yeah.
1 costs less, so I'll spend 1 of it. Then I will discard this to draw a card.
And then you have 1 red floating
Yep.
between your land and or the tokens. You could activate that right away.
Could. 1, 2, 3. I have 4 mana.
You just don't want to do it 3 times in a turn. Unless you want to board wipe.
I will spend the red and this gold token to cast Sword of the Chosen.
Ah.
And I will pass the turn.
Alright. Already untapped. Upkeep. I'll move to the Lost Well.
Wait, didn't he get the initiative from you?
Nope.
Oh, he never attacked you. That's right. Couldn't.
Scry 2.
Target legendary creature gets +2/+2. That
From
looks-
Stronghold.
I was gonna say that looks weird with a new border.
Yeah, it does. Not all the art translates well.
Yeah, I really like the old one.
I'm gonna put both of these at the bottom.
I'm gonna text Nelson quietly. What the fuck was that?
Draw a card.
I don't have the mana for my hourglass. This is Teach's opening.
Get him, Teach.
Wipe the
He's
board.
down to 113.
Because I can exile this to return all my stuff to the battlefield. If it went to the battlefield this or to the graveyard this turn.
That's weird. We'll figure it out. I am going to sacrifice my 3 artifacts.
How many cards in hand?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's way too many for Teach.
I'm going to cast Compulsive Research. I'm going to draw 3 cards. Then I discard 2 unless I discard a land. 2. 3.
Must be drawing more of those mountains. Looks like he's reading what he's drawing.
I will. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10.
Stupid Odric. Giving everything haste.
Yeah. Like, up until I realized what that fucker did, I'm just like, okay, we've got a turn to...
That was my thought
Deal
too.
with this.
And then
We don't have a turn to deal with this.
I have never seen this card before. This might be a deck to build. Moira Urborg Haunt.
Can I see Ashland?
Does combat damage to a player return to the battlefield target creature card in your graveyard that was put there from the battlefield this turn? Interesting.
You could find some funky little oops.
Yeah, sack outlets in black. I'm sure that's a thing. Sack outlets with cool ETB triggers in black.
Tejada just riding the pines over there.
Yeah, you can't actually win if you don't cast your commander, right? That's the...
Okay. I'll do it.
Just make sure you either have an answer to or the mana open to deal with propaganda.
I will discard Agitator Ant and Curse of Verbosity.
Is that like a goad deck as well?
That's what I'm seeing based on...
This? For Craig, yes, it is a go deck.
So your stuff is goaded this turn from the Disrupt Decorum I cast.
Yes.
Oh. Okay. I'm at 25. I need to look at your board quick. Of course. Because let's just assume Odric is not a factor.
Oh.
You still have 4, 5, 6, 7.
They still
8,
get a
9,
static
10.
+2/+2 from Arvad as well.
Yep. 14, 15. Okay. So even if Odric were not a factor, it still wouldn't matter. That means I have 1 shot.
Don't miss your chance to blow.
That's right. That's what I was going to say.
This opportunity only comes
3, 4,
once in a
5,
lifetime,
6.
Teach.
I am going to play Will Kenrith. And I'm going to -2 Will to draw 2 cards. Until my next turn, instant sorcery and planeswalker spells I cast cost 2 less to cast.
He's scrambling.
I'm scrambling like a motherfucker. Nope.
Shouldn't have wasted all that mana on propaganda. I got nothing.
Do you have anything that has double strike right now? Or first strike?
He does not.
I don't believe so.
Because Nelson and I were giving him double strike.
Yeah.
Yep, I do not.
So So right now we've got Menace, Haste. Did you bolster when this came into play?
Oh, no, I did not.
Don't worry, because it's a non-token, so you're fine.
I have Flying, Trample, Menace, Haste, Death Touch, Lifelink. But that's it. Oh, and Vigilance and Indestructible if I played Dehada next turn.
I don't think I can get away. I don't think I'm gonna walk away from this turn. I have to attack you.
I have my hit tokens ready to take it.
Well, I need to try something. I'm gonna play Artificer class. The first artifact spell I cast each turn costs 1 less to cast, but I level it up to level 2 right away. When this class becomes level 2, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal an artifact card. Put that card into your hand. Oh. And the rest on the bottom. Doesn't go on the battlefield. Rush Taunter. Dissipation Field. Dragon's Horde. Can't cast it. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna walk away from this. So. Random. Move to combat. Chris 5.
Yes, I will take the 5.
Play the Sobrook.
Pastor.
Untap some lands.
Sorry, I'm entertaining myself by watching a video of male gymnasts trying to do female gymnastics, and it is hilarious.
I can imagine.
Because at one point, a gentleman managed to accomplish the move, and let's just say he winded himself. It's like, well, I did it, but at what cost?
Okay. Draw for the turn. So, pre-combat, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana available only.
So your best 3 creatures.
Yeah.
At 25, and I'm gonna level with you. I have no tricks.
Atali is one of those best 3 creatures.
Yep.
And Atali can swing in for 10. He's wielding the sword.
You have no flyers available over there?
Nope, I'm tapped out.
You should probably just swing everything at will.
Okay, 6.
To be safe.
Right. You never know.
I can get an emblem.
I'll pay the 6 mana. I will attack you with Zerium, Golden Wind, Neheb, and Atali.
How much power is it?
Before sorting.
Yep, it's 6,
It's 8.
7, yeah, 6, 7, 8,
Yes. 8,
13,
15,
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. At the moment.
With sword.
With the sword, it would
Alright.
be up to 22.
So 22?
Yes, but there's an
Where's
attack
20?
trigger.
Yep.
So, Atali,
Burnish chart.
land. I will take the Burnish Shard.
Yep.
So it is 22.
bolster trigger.
I can put it on. Has to be something that's 3.
Ashling?
Yeah, it has to be an Ashling.
Yeah,
Yep.
Ashling's the...
1/1.
Actually, no, it has to be the Griffin, because this is a 3/3 base with...
Oh, yep. You're right.
Plus, yeah.
Yeah.
Or it could have been the heart, I guess.
It
But.
could have.
So 22.
Down to 3.
And you gain
And
22.
you gain the initiative.
And you get a Griffin.
Yep. Up to 130.
So you get to go into my secret entrance. Search your library for a basic land card and put it into your hand.
I will take it.
I think I'm taking it.
What do you mean? You got 3 whole life left. That is way more than Nelson and I combined.
Your life total isn't even accurate.
Nah, it's not.
Put a swamp in my hand.
That guy loves the heating vat.
Clearly.
I've never seen an animal that looks like he is passed out from a long night.
I love that the whole head and shoulders hang off the edge.
Yeah. Cut. I can crew. I'm pilot.
But can you goo?
Goo and goo.
Whenever you take the initiative, and at the beginning of your upkeep, venture into Undercity.
Going to play a land for the turn.
You attacked with Neheb.
I did, so I also...
Could.
So you can just kill me. You get a shit ton of red mana, don't you?
It's only equal to the number of cards I discard and draw.
Oh.
That will be...
What would he funnel it into?
Ashling.
Oh, because it deals damage. Yeah.
Players.
Is it equal to the power? You have to activate it 3 times.
You have to
then.
activate it 3 times.
I can't do that.
Remove all +1/+1 counters from Ashling, and it deals that much damage. So, yeah, he needs 6 mana to deal you 3. Because Ashling right now is a 3/3, but it doesn't matter. It just counts the +1/+1 counters.
Correct.
I'm going to discard the 2. And I'm going to draw 2. Ooh. Then I will use the 2 red, sack the treasure for a white, tap this for a black. I will cast Dehada.
Yay! Now you can win the game. Sorry, I want to read what Shield does again.
I'm going to +2 her.
Up to 1 target legendary creature gains Vigilance, Lifelink, and Indestructible until your next turn.
And Odric on combat on his turn, because it's each combat can grant all of my
Yeah.
Yep.
guys that ability. So I will +2 to her to 7, targeting Arvad. Then I I did the first room on the initiative. That is all I can do this turn. I will pass.
Alright. Part of the cards.
I'm rooting for you, Nelson.
Draw.
He's just picking on me all game. Fuck him.
I hate you. Put a -2 will to draw 2 cards. Will's dead.
Good. Aryan motherfucker.
None of these help.
Did they at least print, what's her name? Rowan in
Yeah,
this as
she's
well?
in there too.
Okay, good.
It came with partner commanders. It came with choose a background and a background.
Okay.
And I think a second just regular 2-color commander.
Oh, dang.
So this deck has options.
Doesn't have to be goading, but it will be.
I'm going to... Yeah, for sure. I'm going to pay 2 for Dragon Sword. Whenever a dragon enters the battlefield under my control, put a gold counter on Dragon Sword.
Well, he hasn't scooped yet, so he still thinks he can get you.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So he's got a board wipe.
That's what I'm trying to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ryu say the Falling Star. When Ryu say the Falling Star dies, it deals 5 damage to each creature without flying. Dragon Sword gets a gold counter. I will tap this to remove a gold counter to draw a card. Here's the problem with the Go deck.
Solid second place mechanic.
It is a solid second place mechanic. Chris, the game is yours.
For our Precon challenge tonight, I chose Dehada from Dominaria United. It was one of only 3 Precons I still had intact, and the only one that had been unopened yet. I didn't have much of an idea of what I had for contents. I went into this game knowing that. I did not know the deck had 4 lands in it. I did not get a 3rd land until I believe it was turn 9, but it was real bad. To start, I was draw going a lot and discarding the highest cost stuff in my hands, which all happened to be the legends that this deck is based on. But once I did get into some mana, I was able to cast a Primeval's Glorious Rebirth, and I had an instant board, and I felt great about that. I was happy at that point. I did not realize I was going to start eliminating people that turn right away until it was pointed out to me that one of the legends, Odric, also grants haste amongst all the other abilities that I had on board at that point. I backed into this win ass first, and I genuinely feel guilty about it. No part of this victory feels good. That being said, I still had fun playing this game. I don't have much in the way of takeaways. I still don't know exactly what's in the deck. I saw so little of it. Yeah, this is not a win I feel good about.
So for correct, Cunning Instigator. That deck has a lot of potential. I flipped through it at the end of the game there. My biggest downfall tonight, I think everyone can agree, is the milling of Chaos Warp. As soon as that happened, everything just went downhill from there. There was literally nothing I could do for the rest of the game. I had a fun little rivalry with Schnell during that game, which I made some suboptimal plays. It would have been optimal to curse Chris because he was not doing anything, and people could have attacked him for their gold tokens. I know that was the optimal play, but I didn't want to do that because it's supposed to be a fun little game, and poor Chris was struggling over there with his 2 lands, just biding his stupid time. So I know that I played suboptimally. It also didn't matter, like it ever matters, but we were playing Precon, so none of it was, in theory, terribly powerful. The Goad deck was a very fun mechanic. I didn't get to goad too many things. I only got to goad one thing multiple times. But flipping through the deck, seeing how much goad is actually in the deck, not to mention everything I was drawing at the end of the game when it was just down to me and Chris was goad your creatures. They have to attack. Your opponent may choose to put 2 +1/+1 counters on a creature they control. That creature is goaded. And nope, this is useless, this is useless, this is useless. In the end, I was digging for a board wipe, because if I had a board wipe, then I would stall the game out a little bit and kind of reset and see what it would go from there. And the deck had options. There's a Blasphemous Act in there, a Chain Reaction, a Curse of the Swine. I also found, I think it's called Reigns of Power, where Chris and I would have exchanged control of all of our creatures. And that could have brought my life total back up, so we were at least in equal range. But yeah, you all saw how that ended. It ended completely out of the blue. I really like the things I saw from Chris's deck. I took a lot of cards out of that deck to put in Oros. Mishra was there. Mishra did some work too. That was a fun deck to see. And Rowan. Anawan. Rowan was my guy. Will Rowan.
Yes.
Anawan the Ruin Sage was doing rogue things, and that was going to get out of hand pretty quickly too. So I think we all sat down with great decks. I really do. And it was a fun game. despite the explosive ending. Precons are fun to do. I would definitely do this again in the near future, so what are you going to do? The end.
Speaking of explosive endings, so this game was a lot of fun. I was the one who pushed for it. I really wanted to play Mishra out of the box. I've heard good things about both of the Brothers War Precons, and Teach made a really good point that the 4 that were brought to this pod this evening were really well balanced against each other, I thought, and there's been a lot of, I guess, strides made, with balance and power level and things like that, just in Precons out of the box. They're going to be slower. The mana bases are going to be slower. The board wipes aren't going to be quite as good. But I really thought we saw them, strike an interesting balance. I can't remember the last time we played Precons out of the box and the game went less than probably 2.5 hours. So to see it go so quickly tonight was great. We were joking about, hey, we got to take out Chris because you know what's going to happen. We're all beating the piss out of each other, and he's going to come back later and take it away. And between Schnell and I both giving him double strike, and him getting Odric and all those other legendaries on the board, the prophecy came true. So don't always feel bad about beating up on the guy who's got no resources, or at least trying to keep him better in check, I suppose, because you never know what can happen. Really liked the way that they were balanced. The Anawan deck, I've already upgraded to heavier rogue and mill themes. Really, really, really love that commander. And Dihada's on my list to play and also build, although I think I'm going to switch her. She's the face commander of the deck, but there's another deck. I think it's called like Shanid something. I want to say Sleeper Agent, but that's not it. But anyway, he gives all of your legendaries Menace. And I think he's also like a Phyrexian Arena or something like that, where you lose a life and draw a card. Or it's something cool. And I wanted to build him instead of her. And then obviously, like I said, I really wanted to play the Mishra deck because that was the one that was most interesting to me out of the Brothers War. And then from the Baldur's Gate Precons, Furcraig is actually one that I looked at coming up with a list for on my own. And it was great to see Teach play that tonight to kind of see how the deck works. I think all of these commanders can stand on their own, and I think they all can be built around to build some pretty optimal decks. It was a lot of fun. It's exactly what I was looking for. Just like, hey, let's bring some unaltered precons in right out of the box. Let's play them and shuffle up and see what happens. It was a nice break from the deck building and everything else and the other kind of themes that we do here and there. So a lot of fun. I'm not going to go deep into play analysis because again it was just a fun precon challenge, but it was a really interesting game. I had a lot of fun playing it, even though I took like 48 or whatever to the fucking face to knock me out. It was great, a lot of fun. Definitely would do it again.
So I do have to agree with Nelson. I thought that this was a fun idea, especially since it wasn't just, hey, here's a set of 4 decks released at the same time, let's play them against each other. This was just grab a precon and run it. So like I said at the beginning, I figured everyone else was going to go newer stuff, so I dug back and found my Zendikar Rising precon with Anawan, and I remember him being a pretty good one right out of the box, and since I had a full sealed copy, I went ahead with it. Very, very thrilled with how this deck ran. Getting board wiped definitely hurt me, and then Primeval's Glorious Rebirth, or whatever that one is, out of nowhere. You can't plan and anticipate that, so Chris getting a runaway victory with this one, that's just the nature of the game. That is a wonderful situation to find yourself in, either by design or accident, so taking advantage of it and getting the win off of it, I have no qualms with that. That is a good way to do it. But honestly, yeah, going through the deck, just looking for things that I would improve or change, the immediate thing that I found, it had a few answers, no real board wipes other than maybe one, which it was, I think, just it's like a 7 cost black spell, destroys everything, and then I get a single creature back. Most EDH decks, I hate to have a minimum, you need this, that, and the other, things, because otherwise every deck becomes the same. But you do need more than a single board wipe in there. And the only other option was that Hive Fleet Swallower, which bounces everything, but it bounces everything contingent on your islands. So that's not a great option. That would probably come out of the deck immediately when I start doing upgrades. But honestly, like I said, this is a pretty good, showing of EDH precons. I felt like everyone had a good chance at some point or another. I don't know why Teach had to pick on me when he has demonstrated in the past repeatedly that if a player is not doing well and that player is me, he will use them to advance their own board state. And Chris could have been that player, but no. I have my glasses off so I can't see him glaring at me, but I can feel it from beyond the camera. Anyway, this was still a fun game. I'm happy for Chris. I think I see a middle finger maybe in the distance there from Tej and Fartrag, but regardless, again, I had fun this game. I hope you guys did as well. Please like and subscribe.